Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to the Aries fire sign reading. I'm just going to be general messages coming through for anyone watching this that is an Aries. If anything resonates with you too and you're not an Aries, take it as a message for you. Leave what does not feel good. Alrighty. My lovely Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on. Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Devil, Ten of Pentacles, Strength, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Justice, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords. Alright, my Aries, you definitely have strength. You've got the Eight of Wands and the Strength card, which that's very, very strong energy. Fire is fire, or fire energy is strength, passion, and gusto. Like your flame in the middle of the night, like how you burn, who you are. You definitely have a lot of power in that right now, because we have the Eight of Pentacles right next to these two. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Or the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me, next to the Eight of Wands and Strength card. So this is a definite physical aspect of your life where you're putting work in, and you're seeing the outcome from that. You've made big steps forward. I see you've potentially had a fallout with someone who was a big friend as part of this, and part of the lesson was you learning to get along with them again. But it definitely, there was some justice involved in this, some sort of equal footing that had not been had before, being like, okay, well, you've had the high ground on this the whole time. You no longer really have the high ground because I understand, so I've really got the upper hand. Ten of Swords is definitely supporting that, because it's an intellectual surrender of a sort, an offering up, putting your pride aside. Two of Swords definitely is talking about moving away from that immatureness of doing that just out of, petty, selfish reasons. But it could also be that you lost something physically that meant a lot to you. That you feel like you've physically lost it. And it could be a belief or an idea, or it could actually be something. That's why there's some Pentacles energy here. But we've got a lot more fire, water, and air. So it could be something that you created as well, too. I definitely see that, but then there was some sort of imbalance there that caused something to be given up. And it was your own doing, and you understand that, but now you're moving forward out of that. You could be right now transitioning between the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands, so it's just, still a little bit of discontent, but there's still that Six of Cups that's part of that transition, that you've learned the lessons from that, and now you can reap the reward of finishing that. So 6 into 8. So I would say it's probably the last 2 days and the next 2 days, the next 4 days total, as we are moving into a full moon actually in September. I can't remember what zodiac it's going to be in. I think it's still in Virgo or Libra. There's a lot of air energy here, but also a lot of fire. But then over here from the bottom, that's pretty much talking about the clash side of it, but the part that it's like, not a physical fight, but it's more of an intellectual argument, fight kind of thing, disagreement, some sort of playing the fool or coercing, like submissively, being like passive aggressive, you know, passive manipulative, sort of. But for like no reason, even, just other than the fact that it could happen to you. So it could really even be that that's how you're viewing it, but it was like a mirror from yourself, actions you're doing. Or that could be how the other person is viewing it. And so that's why there's this like fight. Because there's a definite misunderstanding, and it's just out of plain denial of either side being willing to admit where they misunderstood or what was misunderstood, or to properly convey what their stance is. Let's see. We're going to get a little more clarity around the Devil card here. Just a little bit more. 2 more cards. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so there is definitely some sort of deception coming in as well externally that is not something that it's out of your control. It's like, people are going to decide to be who they are. You can get all upset about it and let that change you. Or you can just think about the fact that, okay, why does it make me feel this way? Clearly I'm not that kind of person, or maybe I feel like I've been falling short and being that kind of person, and that's not somebody I want to be known as. So, 3 of Pentacles, take those steps to change those things in yourself that you have already changed negatively back to their positive. Or stop letting go of the idea of a belief of those only negative abilities, saying that you cannot get any more, or that you're not worth anymore, and therefore acting into that and putting that energy, and that's what you're building. There's definitely a realization about this, either about to happen or just happened. And you don't really even, you might want to fight against it a little bit, but then you're going to realize that that's not going to be the smart way. Then you'll just be acting out of anger instead of compassion or love. And that'll just be moving backwards. And you recognize that on some levels, but now you need to recognize where you need to apply that. And that's what you're actively working on right now, is where to apply those things. Okay, one more around the Five of Cups. Okay, the Three of Cups. Yeah, that's a definite internal conflict kind of part playing a big role here. But as long as you realize what you've realized and you move forward with that in the way that you know you need to, then that's how you will achieve the things that you want to in the way that you want to. Because you can still achieve something to some degree or lack thereof a degree, and that's still, you know, because why else would you say you failed at something if you didn't try? So instead of saying that because you believe you didn't try, you failed, know that you tried as hard as you can and see all the ways you succeeded. And take all those failures for the lessons that they are, for the strength that they build into you. And yes, okay, charging forward, charge forward with that, like full steamroller ahead. Don't stop, commit, go the long haul. With whatever it is that you're deciding to do right now with all your passion and desire, because of a wish for just a better life, a better world, because you care about people and you want to see the most for them just as much as you need to make sure you do the best for you. Because that's, like your responsibility as being alive. Okay. Alrighty, my lovely Aries. I hope you enjoyed that. Always remember to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe so you can get notifications whenever I post new videos if you like the content. And join us over on Patreon, because I do have exclusive stuff there as well that you can only get access to when you join. Alrighty, thank you guys so much and have a wonderful night, my beautiful souls.